This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place on Monday, the 21st at MedCity International Academy. The center number is 𝐈𝐄𝐿TS468. The candidate is Feba Sarjan and the candidate number is 8732. The examiner is Sangeeta Gopi and the examiner number is 6983. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you tell me your full name, please?
My name is Feba Sarjan. So I'm a PharmD graduate. I come from Nilgiris.
What should I call you, Feba?
You can address me as Feba.
That's fine. Okay. So can you show me your identification card, please?
Here it is.
Okay. Here you go. All right. So Feba, do you work or are you a student?
So I recently got graduated. I took a doctorate in pharmacy from Rajiv Gandhi University of Health and Science from Bangalore. So right now I am preparing for my higher studies.
Okay, so let's move on to the first part of speaking. We're going to discuss about boredom.
Okay.
Do you get bored easily?
Not so often, but I do get bored sometimes if I'm waiting for something or got stuck in a traffic jam.
Okay, and what kinds of things do you find boring?
I find bored in some things like waiting for someone for a long time or waiting in a queue to get a bill or to give something. And also sometimes I feel bored when I'm reading a book or an article.
Okay, and what do you do when you feel bored?
Yeah, I usually listen to music. And also I prefer to plan for something for the next day or mainly.
All right. And do you think young people get bored more easily than older people?
No, actually I think older people get bored easily because of their responsibilities and their way of life. But young people are in the stage of discovering new things. And coming to the children, they find the students find exciting of learning new chapters and also new subjects in school. So I think young children find it more.
Do you think it's good to feel bored sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes it's good to feel bored because we get our own time to do self-care or to think creatively.
Is it good to feel, have you ever pretended to be interested in something that bored you?
Yeah, not often, but I have done that during my college days when my colleagues were presenting a case, so they were repeatedly saying the same context. So I felt bored, but it's not good to show the boredom to their face. So I usually pretend to be interesting.
And were there any other instances other than the one that you just quoted?
Yeah, when the teachers were taking class, so I just act as if the class was very interesting. But actually, it was sleepy.
So what are the subjects that you found boring at school?
So in college recently, I had a subject called medicinal chemistry. So I was really bored and it was tough. So they're teaching about the structures and mechanism of action based on the structure. I don't prefer organic chemistry, so I felt bored on the subject and I didn't like the subject.
So what did you do to overcome the boredom?
I practiced. I found something interesting in the subject, like it is the organic chemistry, so structures I'll just pretend it to be something I like and I'll just study it interestingly.
Why do you think people get bored?
Because they don't have, if people don't have anything to do or when they are doing something repeatedly, people often get bored.
Do you think youngsters these days are completely bored?
I don't think so, because people are mainly engaged in most of the things. Like if they are bored, they do something like gaming or they prefer to go some activities like playing football or Zumba classes, etc. As they wish, they go for some extracurricular activities.
Okay, now let's discuss games.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite game?
Yes, I love cricket because my father was a huge fan of cricket. So from the base, I loved the cricket.
What kinds of games did you play as a child?
Yeah, most of the games, like I used to play Ludo and also cricket, basketball. I was a team player in the basketball and running, tennis coin, all those games, yeah.
Okay. All right, Feba. Now we'll move on to the second part of speaking. I'm going to give you a card. You have a minute to prepare on the card and you can make notes if you wish to. You have to speak on the card for 2 minutes. All right. So here is a pencil that you can use in your preparation and this is your card. I want you to describe how you keep yourself healthy. Right. So you can make notes on the card. So your preparation time starts now. Right, Feba, that's the end of your preparation time. You now have 2 minutes to speak on the topic. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you can start now.
Okay. There are a few tips what I do to stay healthy, like having a balanced meal and hydrating myself, and also having a regular exercise, doing the regular exercise, and all these things can help us to have a good, like healthy life, which will help us have a the sedentary lifestyle which is practiced nowadays, where the workers and the people have less time to take care of themselves because of the long working hours, makes them have a really bad health, like obese. The people became obese and more often they become lazy because of the because of the more working hours. So it can improve the overall quality of life if we are taking more on balanced diet and keeping on the track of the hydration can improve the health of the people. And also if we are not taking care of our health, there can be chances of having really bad health, like cardiovascular diseases, and also other diseases can also be, there are chances to get all these diseases. So to improve the overall health and overall well-being, it's important to practice being healthy. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Would you like to try any new methods of staying healthy?
Yeah, new methods, like there are modernized technologies to improve the health, like tracking the sleep and also tracking the walking. There are certain technologies like I forgot the examples, but there are few apps which help us to stay fit because they track the sleeping time and also track the walking hours of the people, walking steps.
Okay.
So
all right. Yes. So Feba, you can return the card to me now. Okay. Now we'll move on to the third part of speaking, where we're going to discuss about staying healthy in general. So your first question is, what do people in your country do to stay healthy?
Yeah, the Indians usually prefer Ayurvedic and also yoga. They prefer the traditional methods, and also they have been through those regular exercises and also balanced meals, help them to have a healthy life.
Right. And do you think people today are healthier than those in the past? Why or why not?
Yeah, people nowadays prefer, have much options to stay healthy, modernized technologies, like more apps I have mentioned before, and also they have healthcare system, good healthcare system to support them.
And how important is it for children to learn about health?
Yeah, it is really important for the children to learn about health because it is a base of the life, student life. So if we learn something from the student's life, it will be really, we can practice it as a skill in the future. So when I was a student, I had a subject called as physical health, where the teacher taught us the basic cleanliness. So it helped us to we helped to take it as a skill in the future. It is really helpful to prevent the communicable diseases, wherein the cleanliness is really important. So, yeah.
Okay, and should schools teach students how to live a healthy life?
Yes, students should be taught how to lead a healthy life. So in this era, there is more chances to get obese and also to lead a really unhealthy life. So if teachers are teaching the students to how to lead a healthy life, about balanced meal, and also the importance of health, mental health and also physical health, it will help them to improve their quality of life.
What role does the government play in promoting good health?
Okay, the government usually implements the new policies to help the society, and also they provide number of researchers in finding new technologies to improve the health, and also in hospitals the government gives many supports to the healthcare system, so in which the healthcare takers will be helping the people.
All right, and do you think modern lifestyle make it harder or easier to be healthy?
Yeah, modern lifestyle, there is a possibility of both. Like if the person is really leading the sedentary lifestyle, it is not possible for the people to be healthy. So, and if we are using the modern technologies, which we are really lucky to get, like this tracking apps and other healthy options, and we get many organic products nowadays comparing to the other past life. So if we are taking care of ourselves, we can be healthy.
Okay. Why do some people ignore their health even when they know it's important?
Yeah, mainly because of their busy schedule and also laziness. Like the people usually work for more than 12 hours daily, so it makes difficult for them to have a physical activity. And also this laziness, even if they have this time to do some exercise and also other activities, people more often choose to sleep or to do some activities in their home by chilling out. Yeah.
Right. And do you think is it easier for rich people to stay healthy than poor people?
Yes, in this generation, the rich people have more access to the modern technologies, and also they can have improvised healthcare, and also they have a good lifestyle in which they have good food, neat water and other basic needs. So it is really good it is easier for the rich people to stay healthy.
Is your country doing enough to improve people's health?
So I don't think that our country is doing more, because many slums if you are visiting Mumbai, you can see more slums. Like last time when I visited Mumbai, there are two places in Mumbai, like where the really rich people are living. Those areas are really good, but when we are coming to the other side, it is a slum area.
Thank you. Yes, Feba, that's the end of your time.
MedCity International Academy. Trusted hands forever.